Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Hello, everyone. A very warm big thank you to you. So one of the House of Rep, just like Desmond Elliott, her name is called Mojisola. She's one of those representing one of the whatever in Lagos State. She went ahead after Desmond Elliott has spoken to say that Nigerian youths were high in drugs. Starting from, I won't blame her. Now rat when he dey house, now I go tell the one when he dey outside, say, come, oh, we do fish. So when Desmond Elliott has called Nigerian youth children meaning that they don't know what they are doing, they need to be guided, they are not of age, they are, you can discipline them for their actions, they don't know what they are doing. There can be many inference to what he calling Nigerian youths are. One Mojisola as well went ahead and said Nigerian youths, when they go on social media, they are actually high in drugs. Guess what? We are beginning to call them out too. It's found out that this very woman, Palliative, just like the Oba of Lagos, Palliative that was meant for her to share to people in her constituency, guess what she did with it? I will give you the details in full as we get on straight into the news. Let's get all the details. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and to subscribe if this is your first time. Hours after saying most Nigerian youths are high on drugs, this was found out about Honorable Mojisola, politician who said that most Nigerian youths are high on drugs, exposed for using COVID-19 palliative as birthday souvenirs. Can you imagine? The palliative that was supposed to be given out, they used it. And see, they are walking free. Oh. Soldiers is not catching them. Oh. Nobody is going there to say what you have done is wrong. Nobody in the country is holding them responsible. Every one of them, this is how God will expose them. This is how God is exposing them. She said they were high in drug, but herself, no honesty, no, and these are people serving us. And they are calling out. You can see that they are only serving their tummy, their principle, based on what they have done. You can see that these people are just there for themselves, not for the masses. Let's understand what she has done. Hours after saying that most Nigerian youths were always using drugs, Lagos State House of Assembly member Mojisola Ali Macaulay had been exposed of using COVID-19 palliative as birthday souvenirs for those who attended her birthday party. The outrage of dishonesty among Nigerian politicians is outrageous. Mojisola Ali Macaulay used part of the palliative meant for the people as birthday souvenirs is alarming. If not that Nigerians is a lawless country, such a person should be suspended, thorough investigation carried on her immediately. But all of them are birds of a feather. Who will accuse her? Who will call her out? Who will say what she has done is wrong? So all of them are birds of a feather. Nobody, no accountability. Nobody look at what is going on in the country. Even up until now, with what happened in NSAS, if it's other countries would have had immediately a press conference. People will be held accountable. Immediately, people will be resigning. You see, assuming Mojisola, about what she said about today, look at this dishonest woman using palliative as her souvenir. Mojisola, you are a disgrace. You are also high in drug. The palliative meant for the people of Lagos State, the constituency you are supposed to be representing, is what you shared. All the money you took is not enough for you. All the money she's been stealing, how she should be representing her people is not enough. At first, it was the case of Desmond Elliott, who is representing Surulere constituency, who during the plenary session proposed that social media should be regulated because of the way children, referring to Nigerian youth, are abusing it. Later, Mojisola went on to say, Nigerian youths are high in drug. Whenever they go on social media, they're already high in drugs, so they don't know their left from their right. They go there to do everything. You could see her pictures passing. That was her birthday. And you could see the carton of Indomie was what she shared, though, is not her own. Desmond Elliott has earlier denied the reports of proposing a social media bill. But the video, today, this word, Hey, the internet is a wicked place. Whatever you put there does not lie. Oh. It stays there forever. Even if you like, delete it. So long as it has gone into the micro whatever, whoever knows their way around can still bring it out. They will fish it out, saying that this video now shocked Nigerians, including celebrities who has been calling him out. Aside Desmond Elliott, there is also a lawmaker representing Amowo Odofin, constituency 1 of Lagos State, Honorable Mojisola Ali Macaulay, aka Mama Amowi. This woman, in her birthday, she took palliative, food for the poor. And you say God will not judge these people. You know the people that God judges, those who oppress the fatherless, the motherless. Why talking about the recent NSAS protests? None of them used the same energy to defend the people. And the looting that followed suit. She said that most Nigerian youth are always on drugs. That's after getting high on drugs, they go on social media and say all sorts of things, that they are not in their right senses or right mind, inferring from what she has said. You see, that's the woman. You can see her pictures. You can see her. She and Desmond Elliott. So what they do is that the money they get, they are supposed to be representing this one. Like I've explained to you, she went further to add that the national orientation agencies need to be alive and be aware of its responsibility to help change the attitude of youth. Nevertheless, her statement has exposed her on what she used COVID-19 palliative that she was supposed to share to the people of her constituency for. She has been alleged to use it as souvenirs for her birthday less than 3 weeks ago, October the 10th precisely. A couple of pictures prove this claim. Further surface online. Social media users have demanded that these female lawmakers should be removed immediately. So these were things that were meant to be used as palliative. Palliative, other nations of the world gave their people money, paid people salary, so because they were not going to work to sustain the economy and they did the needful. Nigeria government, no, no, no. So look at those bags that were there, beautiful, white and gold and a bit of red. What was inside? Cartons of Indomie and the rest of it. Palliative, what is meant for the poor. What is meant for the poor. They are now saying that this Mojisola is a very treacherous woman. You are the ones saying people are, you see what? I feel they are the ones that are even on drug. They themselves that are saying Nigerian youths are on drug are the ones on drugs. So you can see, you see you know the funniest thing, every one of them that have said Nigeria will not prosper, Nigeria will not, they will be the one to be exposed. Leave us a comment.